Hey guys, welcome to my channel, your local numerologist. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, share, and make sure you are subscribed to my other channel, Queen Spirit 1126. We are doing Saturn readings all month over there, and then this month we are starting off our personality number readings. Okay, so we got 3 in the upright. We are choosing a 3-digit number today. So hey, all the numbers this week are starting with 3, so that's how it goes. I took out all the double digits. Wow. 331. Let's just go down the motherfucking list. All right, so 331. All right, so 331 does equal 7, so I definitely get a couple things from that, right? 33 is a number about our spiritual gifts. Like, anything is possible, right? You are on the path to greatness and things like that. Number 7 is about your intrinsic, I want to say intrinsic value, but it's about the trial and error things. It's about analyzing things, right? And then we have the number 1 here, which definitely represents you doing what you have to do. 1 is a leadership number, the beginning, let's get this thing started type energy. So I really think that it's time for you guys to start on your gifts. Now, if this week turns out to be a whole bunch of building off the next number, I am going to be so fucking amazed, because that would be crazy. But anyway, we got 331 here. Okay, so 3 is the number of our relationships, communication. I'll read this card. 3, angels are listening. Abundance on mental, emotional, financial, and spiritual levels. So this is something, this number is when you are just seeing the number 3 by itself. Okay, so I mean, it's still significant because we have double 3s here. The number 3 represents your relationships, communications, and mostly how you are being communicated to, how you communicate with other people, and how that is the foundation kind of your relationships. And so I am getting now with that, because we have this 3 and 1 here, the number 4, is that you guys need to recreate. Wow, Spirit just making words come out my mouth. Recreate the foundation that you have with the people around you, the people that you care about. You need to make sure that you are setting appropriate boundaries with people. You can love people all you want, but once you start allowing people to do whatever they want, then they will. You know what I'm saying? People are only going to treat you how you allow. And I think that that's something that's important to recognize, and that we should always pay attention to. And it also speaks to their character, right? If you know, the old give an inch, take a mile. If somebody is going to kind of take advantage of their freedoms, right? 13. If somebody's going to take advantage of the things that, or be irresponsible, self-indulgent, and all of that, just because they can, then that speaks to who they are. That doesn't speak to anything or anybody who you are. It speaks to who they are. But it also is important that you realize and recognize that you can't allow people to act this way. So I do get a reevaluation of relationships, your foundation in relationships, and how that's affecting you today. It's like, you know, when people, let's say for instance, there's this person, right, and they're in a relationship and they're creeping on the side, and they break up with their main person and they end up with the side person. It's always in that side person's mind, who's now the main person, like, man, this person might cheat on me too. Yeah, because that's the foundation of your relationship. It was founded on something that was crooked and something that was just not good. Just not good. And I could say that about anything. If you met somebody doing anything shady, okay, reevaluate that relationship, reevaluate the foundation of it, and make sure that you have up the appropriate boundaries. All right, so let's see what's going on here. Ooh, got the shell. What is that? A little bitty leaf. Okay, and then we got the crab. I struggle with the crab and the lobster, and I'm just gonna say I usually read them as the same. Hard on the outside, soft on the inside. Except for the crab, literally represents Cancer, right? So let's move over here. We have the 3, and we have a shell. And what I'm getting is to watch what you say. Not only watch what you say, but watch what other people say. Be really protective and specific about the words that you say, the things that you tell people, how you tell them, because there is an issue in this communication where Spirit is telling you to shut the fuck up. There is something here. Spirit said that you are talking too much. You telling too much of your business. You telling too much of somebody else's business, and it's going to come back to bite you. It's just going to come back to bite you in the ass. And Spirit doesn't want that for you. Your guides want you to live a wholesome life, a good life. And the thing with making mistakes and having bad energy in the past is that we move past that. Okay? So that example of that person that cheated on their original spouse and then they're with this new person, they can definitely move past cheating. That's up to them, right? That's up to them to move on with that energy, and they absolutely can if that's what they want to do. But is that what they want to do? Right? So you have to decide yourself, do you want to stay in this bad energy? And so the issue with being with somebody who allowed that type of thing is that that's the energy that they allow. They allow negative energy. They allow for themselves to be in inadequate positions where they shouldn't have just allowed the shit in anyway at all. All right, so moving on to this 3 and the little leaf again. You are putting some energy into a relationship, and Spirit is saying that you need to pull out. Leaf, I usually read as action, right? When you think about the wands and tarot, they always have little leaves on them. So it really gives a fiery energy to me. That's how I read the trinket. And so it's very small. So Spirit is saying you need to pull back your energy, be protective of your energy, pull back your energy, the way that you communicate, right? The things that you say, the way that you say them. I'm repeating myself. But you're giving too much and you need to stop. Don't give so much to somebody who doesn't deserve it, to somebody who's using your words against you, okay? To somebody who is selfish and self-indulgent. And so then we have the 1 over here coming up with the crab, okay? The crab likes to hold on to things that it needs to let go of, right? The crab can also be snappy and hurtful, right? So what I'm getting right now is that there is this energy of being hurt. Whether you're being hurt right now or whether you were being hurt in the past or whether you were hurting someone else, whatever the case may be. And somebody is holding on to a lot of pain to the point that they have become snappy and they are kind of a little bit attacking, right? All right, so putting this all together, I'm really getting that you guys have some kind of relationship where it was built on a shaky foundation. And now because of that, you're always going back, looking at shit and snapping at this other person, right? You never do this, right? Look what you did in the past, da, 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 da. And the whole thing, and I say this all the time with forgiveness. Forgiveness is allowing yourself not to be triggered by that pain and those emotions and all of that, to not be triggered, right? Forgiveness isn't, oh, well, I know you did this, but I believe that you could change, so I'm going to just let you keep the same position that you've had in my life. That's not what forgiveness is. That is not what forgiveness is. Is not. Somebody can cause you pain. You can forgive them and never fuck with them again. That don't mean that you're harboring anything. That's just like, you know who they are and you don't want to deal with them. Why? Because they are harmful to you. It's like if you if you are like eating sugar all the time or drinking sugar, which you're more likely to do, you're intaking all this sugar and you know that eventually you're going to have to, pay for all this sugar intake. And I say that because most of my viewers are well over 20. Like when you're in your 20s, I don't think that sugar matters as much. But when you get into your 30s, 40s, and 50s, that intake of sugar 100% matters. So you not eating it anymore isn't, oh my God, I hate these companies that make all these products with sugars. Like, no. You don't hate them. You just know that it's not good for you. And you know that if you keep ingesting it, then you're going to be hurting yourself. And that's the same thing with toxic relationships. You have to realize that some shit is toxic and be like, you know what? I'm good. You know what? You got that. I don't care about having the last word. Honey, you can have that. You could think you're right. I'm not going to go back and forth with you. But you have to let things go. And that brings me to being right. And it brings me to having the last word. You guys, when you engage in arguments with somebody, that is giving them your energy. That is showing them that you care. So be careful with that. So let's pull some numbers. Let's pull. All right, we're going to pull for this 3 first with the shell. All right, so we have 8 of Swords, 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords coming up right. So 8 of Swords is definitely this energy, and we got 4 Swords over here. 8 of Swords is definitely this energy of being stuck in a mental prison. So whoever this is that you really care about, they are somebody close to you, probably family, probably somebody that you really don't want to give up or something like that, or you would feel bad, or some of you guys are in a narcissistic family and you have somebody that is constantly using you as the scapegoat, and then the rest of your family are fucking flying monkeys, and that's just period. They're okay with using you as a punching bag. I am feeling that so fucking heavy right now. And because they'll use you as a punching bag and then tell you, hey, but we're family, you're supposed to forgive me, you are stuck at a crossroads. You don't know if you should keep going on with this or you should take a step back. And I am telling you, if there is anybody in your life harming you mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, it is okay to walk away. It is okay to be like, you know what, forget this. And sometimes it is going to hurt because you could have a sibling, right, that you have to stray away from, and then they have children and you're like, damn, but I really love my nieces and nephews. But like at the end of the day, you can't do anything about that. If somebody is harming you, you can't be like, oh, but I like this part. You have to allow that shit to break away and break off. Okay. I'm sorry because it is painful and it hurts. You know what I'm saying? But Spirit's like, in order for you to heal from this situation, you really have to put forth the effort to heal. And you can't heal when there's steady somebody stabbing at your fucking wounds. You know, every time it gets a little bit healed, they're slicing it back open again. You can't heal like that. You're gonna steady be harmed. Oh my goodness, this number is not turning out the way I thought it would. Let's go on with this 3. So I want a number to flip up. Okay, King of Pentacles. This is exactly what I was talking about, guys. Somebody is trying to hold on to you. Somebody is trying to build something off of your back. Somebody wants you. I'm getting really financial issues right here because we got the King of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles. Can you see that? Yeah. Somebody is trying to hold on to you and kind of like keep you in harm's way. You are absolutely the scapegoat in this family. You are absolutely dealing with people, and family is what you make it, y'all. So this ain't got to be blood family. This could be, you know, if you grew up with somebody, known them your whole life. This could be if you're in some situation with like, I'm getting roommates for some of you guys because it's so hard right now to keep a place by yourself because the way rent is going and shit. but it could be like a roommate situation. You are absolutely the fucking punching bag, and you don't deserve to be. Somebody is emotionally and financially abusing you, and you have to wake up. You have to stop putting so much effort in this relationship. Something that you have to understand is that if somebody wanted to understand you, they would. If somebody wants to see your side, they would. If they cared, they would fucking act like it. I'm getting so upset right now. I really want to punch somebody in the fucking face. Like, this shit is upsetting me. Stop trying to make people bend to your will. They're not gonna do it. They are not. And you don't need to bend to their will. You are who you are, and that's just it. If you're not out here intentionally hurting nobody and bringing hell down on anybody, then you're fine. You're fine. It's okay to go after your goals. It's okay to go after your dreams. It's okay to live your life the way that you want. And people may call it selfish, but it's not fucking selfish. You're never going to achieve your destiny by following what other people want for you. Period. I can't say that, and that is it, honey. That is it. I really, man, I'm getting upset. We about to wrap this the fuck up, because this reading it made me all the way pissed off and all the way fucking mad. Don't be nobody's punching bag. Period. Mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, do not be anybody's punching bag. You do not deserve that. You deserve so much more than that. And let me also say, because I want to point this out as well, that when you allow people to beat up on you, you reap bad fucking karma for that. It's just like telling everybody, hey, you can come punch me, and they're going to do it. And so what do you get from that? What's the karma that you get for telling everybody they could punch you? You get beat up. Ugh, oh my goodness. Spirit, can you clarify this one and this? Oh my God. I'm so fucking pissed off right now, y'all. I'm just so mad. I am so mad. Ugh. All right. I'm trying. I am trying. Okay, so we got the Nine of Swords coming out with the 1. The Nine of Swords is definitely upright. And, okay, so let's go over this, and I'm going to wrap this fucking reading up. So the Nine of Swords is a card about anxiety. So we have the 8 and the 9 of Swords, because somebody is trying to hold you back, hold on to you, keep you from moving forward, keep you from hitting your goals, keep you from the truth. But you're about to hit, you already know the truth. These people are assholes, and it's not anything else that they could do. And this is why I was talking about the number 7 in the beginning, because you really need to analyze what you're doing, who you are. Oh my God, this reading got my English bad. I'm going back to St. Louis Shay. Let's bring it. Hold on. Let me get a second. All right, so we got 9 of Swords here. 9 of Swords represents anxiety, as I was saying. So we have 4 swords pointing up. I'm going to point this out. We have 4 swords pointing up, and we have 4 swords pointing down. The 5 of Swords is about winning at all costs, right? And so this is a card that I'll read 2 ways. I read it as in somebody doing whatever they want to step all over you and stomp all over you to win. And then I also read it as you finally putting yourself first. Okay. The 4 of Swords in reverse, just like the 9 of Swords upright, is a restless type of energy, right? So you have been in this restless state because you are somebody who tries to put on this hard shell, but everybody knows if they ask you for something that you're going to do it or you're going to try. You know, the truth is that your ambition and your passion is really rooted in what you can do for other people. And so that's okay, right? It's fine to want to help out other people. But as I always like to point out, you can't help anybody if you can't help yourself. You have to move to this point where you're like, okay, I want to help out this certain group of people. Okay, so get in on some kind of charity event, start some kind of charity. But it's not your job to allow people to take advantage of you. Okay, and you have to put it in your head, in your mind, that that's not what you're here to do. Okay, Spirit didn't put you here to be a stepping stone, a doormat, a punching bag. That's not what you're here to do. That's not who you are, and it's not something that you should continue to accept. And on that note, I'm going to wrap this up, y'all. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share, and I will see you guys next time.